Croatia versus Czechia. Let's kick things off. I expected a tight, cagey match, and for the first half, that's exactly what we got. The Czechs were organized, Croatia couldn't break through, and it looked destined for a draw. But after half-time, everything changed. Modric took control. Croatia's tempo lifted, and suddenly the goals started flying in. Czechia's defense collapsed, and what began as a chess match ended in a second-half demolition. Our biggest miss of the week. Faroe Islands versus Gibraltar played out as expected, tight, tense and decided by fine margins. The Faroes set up in a disciplined 4-4-2, making life tough for Gibraltar, who defended bravely but rarely threatened. Set pieces were always going to be key, and eventually a well-worked corner brought the breakthrough. Gibraltar grabbed a late goal to make it nervy, but the Faroe Islands held on for a vital win. A close call, but a win's a win. Belgium versus Wales, where do we even start? This was the game that had everything. Belgium, packed with world-class talent, looked set for a routine win. But Wales refused to read the script. Harry Wilson was magnificent, driving Wales forward. The result? A chaotic 7-goal thriller, truly the surprise of the day. This match proved that spirit and fight can bridge any gap in quality. Italy versus Moldova was a true battle of attack against defense. Italy, in their fluid 4-3-3, dominated possession and pressed high, but Moldova responded by building a stubborn defensive wall. Moldova's compact block frustrated Italy, blocking shots and denying space. Italy had to be patient, moving the ball side to side, waiting for a breakthrough. Eventually, Italy's quality showed, but Moldova made them work for every inch. Moldova can hold their heads high after a valiant effort. Estonia versus Norway in the Baltics, everyone watching Erling Haaland. Norway dominated possession, but Estonia's disciplined 5-4-1 formation made it a scrappy physical battle. Estonia frustrated Norway, closing down space and making life tough for Haaland and Odegaard, but you can only keep Haaland quiet for so long. One chance, one goal, and Norway edged a hard-fought win. Full credit to Estonia for their defensive grit. Kazakhstan versus North Macedonia was a defensive masterclass. We expected North Macedonia's experience and possession to shine, but Kazakhstan's defense was superb. Energized by their home crowd, they lined up in a disciplined 5-4-1. Their execution was flawless, stifling North Macedonia's attack. Every time a gap appeared, a Kazakh defender was there. Credit to Kazakhstan for a fantastic defensive display and a huge result. And that's a wrap on our predictions versus reality. What a fascinating round of fixtures. It just goes to show you can study form, you can analyze tactics, but football will always find a way to surprise you. That's why it's the best sport in the world. We had thrillers, we had tactical battles, and we had results that nobody saw coming. It's a humbling experience sometimes, but a brilliant one. A big thank you for joining me to break it all down. We'll be back again for the next round of internationals, and we'll be putting our necks on the line once more with a fresh set of predictions. Hopefully, the lessons learned from this week will help us get that little bit closer to the mark. The journey to the World Cup is a long and winding road, and we'll be here to cover every twist and turn. Make sure you're here with us. Subscribe for more predictions. We'll get even closer next time. Before you go, if you want to see just how right or how spectacularly wrong we were in full detail, why not check out the original predictions video? A pop-up card should be appearing on your screen right about now. Click on that to see what we thought would happen before a ball was kicked. Let me know in the comments below which results surprised you the most. Until next time, take care.